Charles? What are you doing visiting at this time?
Not you donkey, I've been busted. Oh yeah, hilarious.
Over Tom King?
Shut your neck, you prune.
What for though?
Trying to throttle Rosemary in front of her copper mate.
Oh, and I'm the prune.
Yeah, you are for not getting rid of that dodgy gear.
Belt up down there.
Chaz wouldn't have a go at you for no reason.
She didn't have a go. She attacked me while I was ordering food. I know you wouldn't believe me, but there were witnesses. Rodney Blackstock came to my aid, the lady who runs the pub. Charles was there.
Well, I'm sure a night in the cells has brought her to her senses.
I doubt it. Anyway, with any luck, she'll have a good deal more time to reflect on it.
You're not going to press charges.
Why wouldn't I?
Well, you're hardly battered and bruised.
What, I should be grateful?
No, of course not. I mean, don't you think we've been through enough without dragging all this through the courts?
I'll tell you why I'm going to pursue it. And it has nothing to do with humiliating Chaz. She actually threatened to kill me. In a public place, full of people. It doesn't take a huge stretch of the imagination to guess what else she might be capable of. Does it?
Oh. Diane, Alan, just the man I wanted to see. Would you do me a favour again and look after the B&B?
He'll be having all his pals round for another one of them orgies.
Oh, hardly.
Pity I'd have come myself.
So will you do it?
Yes, of course. So,
You can't have him skibbing in his condition.
well, I'm not an invalid.
Well, if it's too much.
No, of course not. I enjoy it.
Oh, good. Well, if you could just look after the bar and take any bookings. Thank you, Alan. See you later.
How's he getting a pensioner to help out while you just go swanning off? What is it this time? Beauty parlour?
Some of us don't need it, love.
Coffee, please, Viv. Alan, how are plans for our little entertainment going?
Well, I'm still looking for recruits.
Oh, what have you got planned? Not Chaz Dingle pole dancing in the Woolpack again.
A musical evening soiree at the Village Hall. We thought Mozart would be a good start.
Mozart? The only thing people know around here about classical music is getting Brahms and Liszt.
Of course, it might not appeal to some of the Philistines amongst us.
Oh, I hope you're not implying that I'm dumbed down. I've got a James Last album upstairs. Well,
Skiving again?
Right, you ever went to school?
Look at me now, running my own business.
You're on the Winter's Grease Monkey.
How many grease monkeys have I was like that? Oi!
You're supposed to be at school.
I've been.
Oh, come off it.
I have.
Well, what are you doing here at this time?
Being a muppet.
So?
I got the mock results.
Tell me you failed a lot.
I got a D in RE.
Dumb or what?
Oh, leave it, Debbie.
I'm not minded.
Well, you should be. Come here.
I'm not going back there.
You've got to.
It's got the right attitude in.
Oi, I know me rights. Can't hold me without charging me.
There's plenty of time for that. For the purposes of the tape, DCI Barraclough is leaving the room. The sooner you cooperate, the sooner you'll be out of here.
Oh, I cough and then you oppose bail like you always do.
Not for petty burglary, we wouldn't. Of course, if it was something more serious.
Like what?
What do you think?
I'll tell you what I think. I think you can't get a result over Tom King, so you're all mean to get the press off your back.
That sounds like a conspiracy theory to me.
Well, it's how you lot operate, innit?
Let me tell you how we operate. We collect facts and we analyse them.
Yeah, you get 2 and 2 and make 5.
Perhaps you can explain these simple facts. Some goods found in your possession were stolen from a scene of a murder. Now, if there's a conspiracy, I suggest it's to do with that.
He ran up the hill pulling the undamaged sledge. He staggered and ran angry and...
Trust Chaz, eh?
But he
Right in front of Chief of Police and all.
Yeah, just what Rosemary wanted.
What, to get strangled?
Not to make out that Chas could have killed Tom.
Of course she didn't.
William, turn
Well, Rosemary thinks she did.
against the...
Yeah, well,
Sat down.
I'll just have to put her right then.
Well, where are you going?
To talk to her.
He watched the moon and starlight and shapes. What's that word?
lie down.
Well, I didn't. You've not been listening.
I have.
You've been here with my mum and dad.
She's got a good imagination.
Oh, well. Just so long as you haven't.
Was coming.
Right, Belle. That was great. Let's go for a nature walk.
It's brass monkeys.
Hey, the fresh air will do you some good. Come on.
Don't go making things worse at home farm.
How could it be worse? Two have had a lot of banged up already.
Yeah, well, I don't want you joining them for intimidating a witness.
I'll just talk to Rosemary. Yeah, she respects me. Yeah, well, maybe she sees something in me that you don't, eh?
There's no will.
Dad's left implicit instructions that until we've buried him, the will can't be read. And all his personal finances have been frozen.
So what do you reckon?
Well,
Do you mind? We're in a meeting.
What about?
It's personal and private.
Michael Tennant, isn't it?
Grayson Sinclair.
That's all terribly civil. Who the hell are you?
Our solicitor. So if you'd leave us alone...
I beg your pardon?
Hoppy. Scarper. Scat.
Well,
Mum.
I think that's put her in her place.
Right. How do we finish her off?
Several years now, I used to live in Headingley, which is the second area of Leeds, which when I came off to Leeds to go to university, was my first name. And I moved to Sheffield and I had a job.
Shouldn't let Debbie wind you up.
She's right. I'm thick.
No, you aren't.
You saw them results.
You're not thick, Daz. Far from it.
It's not what the teachers reckon.
Was that what they say?
They don't have to. I've had it from when I first started little school. Never had the right uniform. Knew how to do my own work. Half the time they couldn't bother waking me up in the morning.
It's not like that for you here.
I can't catch up all them wasted years.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. But I'm not going to end up a dead leg like my dad, though.
It was just a Barney in the pub. The sort of thing that goes on at chucking out time every night of the week.
You're not denying it?
It would be pointless denying it, seeing as your gaffer was sat there.
So you're admitting that you assaulted Mrs. King?
Of course not. No, we had words. I made my point.
By attacking her?
It'll blow over. Carl will talk around.
Carl King? Your boyfriend?
No.
He was present, was he?
No, but he's very diplomatic.
Unlike you.
Hardly. Look, Carl will get her not to press any charges and it'll save us a whole lot of time and effort.
Do you think so?
We've all been stressed out about what happened to Tom.
Yes, that must have been very upsetting for you.
Of course it was. Look, what are you getting at here? If that coward said that I had anything else to do with it, you can take a running jump.
Go on.
I'm saying nothing. I'll only twist what I say.
You're the one who raised the issue of Tom King's murder. Stay, stay. You know much about this solicitor?
Yeah, he's good.
Oh, that's very reassuring.
But not as good as me.
Perhaps he's a tad more modest.
You'll find out how good I am when he tries to find a loophole in the contract I drew up between you and Tom.
I hope you're right, because if these boys get a hold of everything, I won't be the only one who's destitute.
Don't be so melodramatic. You've got a visitor.
And what do you want now, as if I couldn't guess?
We need words, missus.
I'll check my diary.
Now, I know that you and me can talk to each other straight.
Which is quite a novelty in these parts.
So can I say my piece?
Let's do it over a brandy.
Your father made a gift of the management of Home Farm Estates to his new wife on their marriage.
We can read. We know all that.
Well, then you'll appreciate that this is a cleverly drawn-up contract.
Surely someone like you can blow holes in it.
At the rates you charge.
It's clever because it's very simple. There are no ambiguities, no room for manoeuvre. On Tom's death, the property development business will be sold off.
What?
And the money's raised used to pay off any outstanding debts at Home Farm Estates.
I don't believe it.
Well, it's very prudent and responsible.
And convenient. It's obvious what a game's been all along. To get our hands on all this, and then get rid of our dad.
I have to warn you about making allegations of that nature.
So what we're supposed to do? Sit back while she robs us blind?
Just another day at the office for Dingle. He's well practiced at stonewalling.
Not this time. If we don't get a result, we're going to look like idiots.
Get a hard time off Mrs. King.
And we deserve it. The Dingles have run riot. Everybody knows that Sam Dingle got away with killing his wife, and Kane has become some sort of folk hero. I'm not having a bunch of thieves and thugs riding roughshod. I saw what they were capable of when she attacked Rosemary.
Chastity seems to think she'll drop the charges.
Ah, she's whistling in the wind if she thinks that. I want them both nailing, but do it by the book.
Could I have a word? No, sir.
Where is he?
It's important.
It better be. Forensics say one of the stolen items matches the shape of the bruising on Tom King's head. It looks like we've got our murder weapon.
Thank you, sir. Let's see how they wriggle out of that.
Look, before you do, I want you to recheck alibis of witnesses.
Do we need to?
Yes, we do. I want every scrap of evidence checked and double-checked. I'm not having any more of this clan making a mockery of the law. And before you ask, yes, it is personal. You're having an hard time, aren't you?
You wanted to talk to me about something.
Hi, Chaz.
Go on.
I'm sorry about last night. Hey, you know what she's like.
Well, if I didn't before, I do now.
Yeah. Well, if you could see your way to dropping any charges, I will make sure she doesn't give you any more mither, and that is a promise. Yeah. You don't mind if I...
I do mind, actually. I mind very much.
We get you one, then.
Look, it may be an everyday thing in your world, people assaulting one another.
Oh, she was well out of order.
Oh, spare me. It's about more than that, much more. My husband was murdered.
It's terrible. What happened?
It's not terrible. It's a nightmare. It's a personal tragedy. You know, and because I am who I am, and I speak the way I speak, people think it doesn't matter to me, that I have no feelings. Well, I have feelings. And one of them now is bitterness. That people who may well have been involved in my husband's murder think it's fair to have open season on me. Whether it's the family in this house or your family. And I won't have it. I will not tolerate it. Do you understand that, Zach?
You won't reconsider, then?
I'm sorry. Would you mind leaving me alone?
Can we go back now?
You're supposed to be writing down any animals we've seen.
We've seen none because all you've done is watch on the farm.
Oh, look, there's a rook.
That ain't a rook, it's a jackdaw. Don't you know what? Oh, look, it's your dad. Should I write him down? Hi.
What are you doing here?
Oh, we're going on a nature ramble.
Well, get gone, or you pal end up in the Nick and all, where things are going. Then you could write that up in the local rag, couldn't you, eh? Go on.
Good afternoon.
Oh, what can I get you, madam?
Oh, not now, Alan. Have to do the cash and carry order.
It's all done. I've checked the fridge and the freezer.
Honest?
Well, you better go through it.
Oh, no, I'm sure it's fine. What a star.
Still no word from Terry?
He knows he'll get a rocket from me if he does get in touch.
We can only assume that he's trying to find TJ.
We didn't even leave a note, Alan. When he does finally face up to reality, he might find that his investment in this place might actually be worth zilch.
Do you think them coppers are after me?
Definitely.
Do you think we could go somewhere more private?
And have someone walk off with my takings. And if they did, I know you lot wouldn't do anything about it.
OK. I was just wondering...
And if you've come to harass my family again, don't bother.
This is a murder investigation, Mrs. Hope. Now, you were in the Woolpack on Christmas Day.
I told you.
And you saw Chastity Dingle there.
She did it, did she? I'm not surprised. You know, I could have told you that if you'd have asked me in a more civilised manner. Chastity Dingle. I can't wait to tell my Bob and Jamie. This'll shut the gossips up.
We've still not totally ruled Jamie out of our inquiries.
Yeah, but a nod's as good as a wink.
Now, Chastity was in the pub for Christmas lunch.
No, it was a bit later than that. Well,
What time was she there?
just before 7:30.
And how can you be so sure?
Because I was waiting for a taxi with Scott and Jamie to take me to the blessed police station. In case you'd forgotten, you had arrested my husband. That's when Chaz arrived. She was in a right state.
I wondered how you were after last night's shenanigans.
Rather shaken up, actually. Not made better by today's procession of people begging me not to press charges. Honestly, sometimes I wonder if it's all worth it. Sit down.
Well, you might not have to. There's likely to be some major developments.
Oh, really? Do tell.
No, I'll fill you in later, but it looks promising.
You know something, Charles? I could never have got through this without you.
I'm just doing my job.
I know it's more than that. I'm never going to forget the kindness and loyalty that you've shown to me throughout all of this.
Tom would expect no less.
I know it might sound funny, but sometimes I have feelings of resentment against Tom. I wish I'd never seen Home Farm, let alone moved into it. It's brought out the worst in people.
Rosemary, you mustn't think like that. Tom wanted you to be here. And I'm going to make damn sure you stay, without fear of threats from anyone.
Thank you, Charles.
And I mean, from anyone.
We just need to clarify a couple of things.
There's not much to say. I didn't really see what happened from behind the bar. And it was over in a few seconds. Just a bit of a fallout. I've seen much worse.
We're not talking about what happened last night. You can make a statement about that in due course. Let's hope your memory is slightly more reliable than it was about Christmas Day.
Chastity Dingle maintains that she was here at the time of Tom King's murder, so couldn't possibly have been at Home Farm.
She was?
Yes, but not at the time you stated, according to a reliable witness we have.
Who?
Would you swear on oath that she was here at 5 o'clock?
Yes. Well, I can't be that precise. I was busy. It was Christmas Day.
Thank you, Mrs. Sugden. That's all we needed to know. Oh, and by the way, we'll be in touch regarding the other matter.
Jamie's in the clear, thanks to me.
Is that what the police have said?
Well, you know what they're like, but I've given them all the evidence they needed.
What evidence?
I've blown holes in Chaz Dingle's alibi.
So they charged her?
It's only a matter of time.
Are you sure?
Well, it stands to reason, doesn't it? She lied about where she was. Why would she do that if she hasn't got anything to hide?
If we don't go in again, they're not going to send the wagman round. They'll be glad to see the back of it.
You should still try and sit one or two exams.
What's the point?
Because if you get them, they're like tickets. They give you more options. But you said you didn't want to be a layabout. And me and Diane are definitely not going to support one.
I don't want you to.
What do you want to do?
Work on this farm.
It's a soft option.
No, of course not. I've helped Andy out loads.
Well, the thing is, the way he's fixed, he probably won't be able to pay you.
I'll do it for now.
I dare say, but it's not a proper job. And you'll likely walk the first time Andy gives you a rollicking.
Garage, then.
With Debbie?
You own it, don't you?
Well, half share. I'm going to have a proper talk with Scott about leaving her in charge.
I'm good with cars.
They're nicking them.
You're just as bad as them teachers.
I'm sorry. Look, if I try and sort something, you won't let me down.
Of course not. And I'll keep an eye on your interest there. On my own.
How'd you work that out?
Well, I'll inherit it one day. When you peg out.
Oh, cheers, Daz.
So you saw it then? Definitely.
I'll try.
Nice one.
Look, I don't know how many ways I can tell you. I didn't take that gear.
The thing is, Eli...
Oh, you're doing the pally bit now, aren't you?
We aren't just talking about burglary or petty theft.
Well, go on.
This is now part of a murder inquiry.
Give over. You're laying that on me so that I cough for thieving.
One of the items found at your place is believed to be the murder weapon.
You're making this up as you're going along, you.
I'm afraid not.
Was it got my dabs on it?
Well, we'll soon find out, won't we?
Now I've done this, can I go?
Nope.
It's because that cow's been brown-nosing a chief constable, innit?
Chastity Dingle, I am arresting you on suspicion of murder.
What?
You do not have to say anything, but it may
I
harm your
sounded off in the
defence
pub, that's
if you
all.
do not mention.
You
when
can't pin a
questioned,
murder on me.
Something which you later rely on in.
I'd never do anything like that, I couldn't.
Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
Sit still, please.
Hey, what are you doing to her?
Eli Dingle, I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence. You do not